guys, Bobby here, and welcome back to episode 8 of the Doomsday Edition Minecraft Survival Guide. Our Let's Play here on the 1.16.3 version of Minecraft. And I have to start out with a little bit of administrative stuff. This episode 8, was supposed to be another video, a video where we went to the Nether and found a Nether fortress, and we went with the pure goal of finding this stuff right here, this Nether wart, and so anyway, I ended up going, and obviously this has changed a little bit. This is actually going to be showcased a little bit more on episode 9, but we ended up going to the Nether. We found the Nether wart. We hit up 3 Nether fortresses that were all pretty close to where our portal drops in the Nether, and anyway, went to put the footage together. The main footage that where we found the fortress, the third fortress we went to, was finally an actual fortress where we could find the Nether wart, and that footage did not save. Any of you guys that have been using OBS for a while probably know that every now and then it may have a hiccup and you lose your footage. So that didn't save, and the footage that I do have is kind of pointless in my opinion. Like, I don't think you're gonna like it. It's just not entertaining at all. So anyway, I thought I would just talk a little bit about what we did. We found a fortress. We got Nether wart. Another cool thing that we got in the last episode during that was we managed to score our first wither skull. So that was pretty exciting too. And we did a little bit of enchanting at the beginning of the episode. Nothing crazy there. So yeah, I mean, it's just really not entertaining enough to put the footage that I had out. We'll definitely be going back to the Nether in another video. But because of that, you also probably see the wool farm here. It's not finished yet. The video after this one, so this is video 8, video number 9, I've already recorded, because I had already recorded that one and then I jumped right into this one. So next episode, I'm going to go over a tutorial on how to build this. So that'll be in the next episode, in episode 9. But today, guys, today is a big day. Today, we are going to start construction of, and don't pay attention to that over there either. That's coming up in another video too. We are going to start construction on our storage building. It is high time for a storage building. I am so over all of these rando chests laying around everywhere. I've got stuff strung everywhere, and it just drives me bonkers that I don't have a proper storage building. So today we're going to be building that storage building. Now, when I do a tutorial or construction of any kind of big build like this, that's going to be more functional. Obviously, we want it to match our theme of modern, kind of Santa Fe style construction. And so here's our color palette. This is what I think my build palette, something along this line, is going to be. Now, I recently built, well, not recently, it's been a little while. I actually constructed a storage building. It was in my very, very first main world on Minecraft. So about a year ago, and that was my favorite storage room. So we're going to kind of keep it in that theme a little bit, and then also add in some of the Santa Fe colors. So I really love the look of the dark oak with the acacia wood, the acacia log not stripped, right, with the gray. The gray and the dark looks really good together. Keeping with our profile here, these are my colors that I think I'm going to use in some form or fashion. So this is our white terracotta here, light gray terracotta, gray terracotta, and black terracotta. So if you're checking this out, you're seeing it looks a little brown, and I noticed that with the white looks a little pink. When it's up against this, it really looks white. It does have a little pink kind of tint to it, and the grays look a little brown too. You know, on our farm building over here, that is black terracotta, which is this. And this also appears to be brown until you set brown terracotta next to it, and then it looks like dark brown. In this case, it's black, but it does look brown. So kind of an earthy tone, not really modern. Now, we could get modern by going with black concrete, and that would be 100% black. And we could use white concrete, and that would be 100% white. But terracotta is in excess out here, and I like the look of the white terracotta, so I think we're going to just stick with that kind of profile and kind of incorporate in these grays, even if they are a little brown toned. So with that being said, I've been pretty busy in between episodes getting supplies, and actually before we head over there, let's run down here real quick. I think I've got pretty much everything else already over there. So we're going to go back to our bone meal machine that we made in, I think, episode 1 or 2, and grab up some of this bone meal to make some white dye. So we got that. That thing is as rough as it looks. It's made a lot of white dye for me for all of this terracotta. So it works. We're going to also grab up our bed on the way. And I think I have everything else over here that I need for the time being. So the plan is, first plan is, I'm weird. I'm going to do this a little bit backwards from what you would expect. I'm actually going to construct the chest idea first, because I need to make sure that, that it's going to work the way that I'm anticipating it working. So the first thing I need to do is I'm going to need to make some chests. Now, spruce wood is my abundant wood. Spruce I have a ton of. So spruce is going to be my primary wood that I use to make things like chests and such on this build, because I've got excess of it. So here's my idea. My idea is this. I want to go. Let's place this kind of where I'm thinking it's going to be. So right here is the outside wall. These are double chests, and I'm thinking I want to be in and over. So maybe right here actually is what I'm thinking. So we're going to go like that. We're going to go another one like this, just like that. And then there would be, where's my scaffolding? And then I also need these dirt blocks to use as temporary blocks. So then we would go from there, actually, let's see here. From there we would go item frame. This is going to be hard to do on scaffolding. There we go. Item frame block would be there. So that would be like a staircase. And then what I want to do is actually move, here's what I'm thinking, move the chest out like this. And then let me get rid of this. We're going to have to use some dirt to tower up. So then we would put another one there for another item frame. And then another chest like this, like that. I think that's what I'm thinking. Let's see. We should still be able to reach that, no problem. So, yeah, I can actually reach that. And I I can't decide. So these down here, you would put your item frame there that would be for these. And you got to imagine these in a row all the way across here. Item frame here for these, and this would be stuff that we have a lot of, right? So bulk, kind of bulk storage. So like cobblestone, stone, redstone, stuff like that. Stuff that we have just an excess amount of. And then, of course, this item frame would be this, and then there would be another dirt block up there, which would be whatever's in that chest. So, I feel like, I wonder, I'm curious. So I kind of wonder, could I get away with doing one more? Could I do one more here and reach it? I don't know if I can or not. Even if I had to jump to get to it, we could kind of just put rare items in there. And I don't know why I just did that, but so I can't reach it and I can't jump and hit it. So that's not going to work. Actually, one more idea. If I had one half slab here, or just a slab there, now could I jump and hit it? No, I could not. All right, so that won't work. The other idea was to do like a, basically take this out, do a staircase like this. No, not like that, not like that. I don't know, I'm having a hard time today. Do a staircase like that, and then a full, no, I don't like that either. However, I just thought of something. What if I put that first chest down in the ground? So imagine that we dug down an extra level, and let's just throw that sand back in there for what it's worth. So then this is underground essentially. So then we take and go like this, and then this would be floor height here, like this. So you could reach in like that, and then I bet, not quite. Let's see here. Oh, it won't open because there's a block above it. Duh. How many of you guys, leave it in the comments right now. How many of you guys were actually sitting here watching thinking, oh my gosh, he put a block over top of it. That's why it won't open. Yeah, that's probably what it was. So from here, now I can actually reach it without jumping, and I kind of like that. Although I kind of wanted the height of the double chest initially. What do I think? Do I like that? I think I like that. I think I like it like that. If I was to do no slab, I could also jump and touch it. Okay. Yep. I think I want to leave it like this because I like that height there. And then what we would do is actually take our acacia log, and the acacia log would go up the side of it like this. And yeah, I think I like that. And then I just jump to get to that one, which is fine. And it just froze up there, but that's okay. Yeah, I think I like that. I think that's how I'm going to do it. Okay, so that's my height. And then I want to make sure, the reason why I'm thinking I want this to be obviously the entranceway right here. From the outside, this pillar right here is going to be one step in from there, which is good because I don't want to see it from the outside. I don't want you to see that. I want you to walk in and see it. So, okay, I think that's good. So what I'm going to do is just kind of go through, do a little bit of prep work, and kind of figure out exactly how many I want to do. Let me get that outline done, and then I'll come back and we'll start filling in the other stuff. right, so here's what I am thinking. So I'm thinking one set here, so one set, so 4 wide, and then it'll go up just like that. Then we'll leave a gap, and then 4 more sets over here that go up as well. And then let's see, back in here. So if you remember when I started talking about the storage building in another episode, this is kind of not just a storage building. This is like your work center. So storage, big bulk storage, and then also an enchanting room. And then over on the other side will be a potion room, and then in the back will be the furnaces. So furnaces, and then in the center would be kind of like workstations, sort of like what we have in our little basement over there now. But that is what I'm thinking. So inevitably what the basement will end up being is a kind of like a museum or a collection room. Like that's where we keep our armor and all that good stuff, maybe. And like treasures that we found and stuff that we want to display. So I'm thinking on the front here, let me go back here. I'm thinking on the front, we have kind of a certain level. It goes up and over, and then steps up again, and then up and over, and then in the center it goes up and over and back down, and then inset we'll have this black terracotta for our entryway, and then around back you'll have, or on the sides you'll have these kickouts that are actually the kickouts for the enchantment room and also the potion room over there. And then that will, that'll look cool. Lots of glass on the front of the building, and then on the sides and such, I think we fill it all in with solids to make it look kind of like a modern factory, sort of. That's the weird thing about the mesa. It seems dark, but it's not nighttime yet. It's weird. I guess the sun is behind that hill there. There we go. Now we can sleep. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking something like that, and I'm going to have to just kind of play around with it, I think. So I've got quite a bit of white here. So let's start. Let's start in the center, actually. Now, this one is the one that's going to go all the way up and over. So that, let's go like a couple more there. So this one will go up and over and pretty much in a straight line, just like this, is what it will do. And where's that block? We're not quite there yet. Yeah, I think we're there. So then we just go up with this one like this. There we go. Big straight line. I like that those modern lines, very straight lines. And this, like I said, we want this to look kind of like a factory as well. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking in the front. And then this one's gonna come up. If we don't like it, we can change it. This one's gonna come up like this, and then maybe to there. I don't know if that's high enough. So that is on that block there, I'm pretty sure, if I'm looking at it right. That should be, I think that's the block above it. So the block above is going to have an item frame on it. And then the block above that, this may need to go up a little bit more, because I think this actually needs to come about that height, like that. So then what we would do is end up bringing this up maybe 2 more, like that. All right, we'll play with that. We'll see where that gets us. And then this one is going to come up like that high, maybe. I'm thinking. Yeah, we'll do that high, like that. Okay. And then yeah, so that'll step up. I like that. And then in the center here, we will actually do a inset frame that goes like this. And it needs to go up because this will come across like that. All right, guys, just grabbing up some, well, checking to grab up some sandstone from over here, but it looks like this furnace ran out of coal. And then we'll go over and take a look at the progress that we've made. Now, it's been a while. It's been a little while because I've played around with some ideas. Check out this exterior. I think this looks pretty cool. I really actually kind of like this. The only thing that I feel like I need to do is I need to cap the top of this with a white line of that goes from front to back there to kind of finish it off. But I really like the way that this turned out with the insets. So I've got the this half of the inside almost finished, and I just wanted to. So this would be the front door right here in the center. Do black stained glass over here on this side, also on this side. But we've got this half pretty much wrapped up, and I did it in the half, and that's just a good tip for you guys when you're doing a big project, a big build like this. Try to build in half, right? So that way you can kind of get a feel for it, and you can see if your math is going to line up, if your measurements are going to line up, and all of that stuff. Same with the floor. Now, this floor I actually may end up shifting because I've stuck 2 blocks here to begin with and then started laying it out. And I was able to get this 4th box in here, but I'm right up against this back wall here. So it's a little off canter. If I moved it down 1, then I would have 1 block of sandstone with the wood, and then same thing down there. I'd have 1 block of sandstone, and it would kind of center everything up. So I may end up moving that. I'm not sure yet because it depends on how I tie this floor down here into it as well. But more than likely, probably going to shift everything down 1 block just to make that look right. So yeah, so we ended up over here with 50 double chests. That's what's over here right now. Exactly 50. It worked out really good. Actually, no, it's 60 because I was counting frames. So there's 5, 10, 15, 20. So 40, 45, 50. But this is a double row here. So this will actually be 60 chests, 60 double chests on one side of this storage building. Then in here, of course, we've got our enchantment room which I'm going to end up sprucing up a little bit more. Thinking maybe putting a couple of chests up here for lapis and just enchanted tools and kind of decorating this up a little bit in here. So yeah, so 60 double chests. Now, here's what I've got to figure out. So I know on this side, I basically want to mirror what we did over here. And then back here, initially, I was going to do just a, like a smelter. Sort of an auto smelter, but maybe not like a legit auto smelter. I don't know yet. I might still do that. But then I got to thinking, because I thought I might do some storage silos back here, kind of in this space up here. But then I got to looking at this building and I thought, you know what? Maybe I could do some form of auto smelter here, but then have storage silos up above it. Maybe. So anyway, I'm going to play with that also. And you know, I could always dig into this cave back here a little bit because the building essentially backs right up to this hillside. So, yeah, we could probably do something like that. I don't know yet. So I'm going to keep playing around. I just wanted to bring you guys back and show you kind of what I'm going for and give you that tip on, you know, doing things in half really helps. Went with the polished andesite here because I feel like the polished andesite and this Acacia unstripped acacia wood looks sort of like steel, like rough construction, and that's kind of what I was going for. I wish in an update they would give us some options for chests. So like depending on the kind of wood you build it out of would dictate the chest. But yeah, so wanted to finish up that half, show you guys kind of where I'm at right now. And then I'm going to have to go collect more material because I'm about out. But then I'm going to focus on finishing up this other side over here. And also we've got to get in our mirror room from over here. We're going to put our potion room, and then we'll work on the back here as well. All right, guys, so that's going to about wrap it up for our storage building, I think. I spent actually quite a bit of time just kind of trying to finish up this little pathway here that goes over to the storage building. And, you know, this is all stuff, path stuff. I don't really feel like it's that entertaining to watch on camera. Maybe I'll do a little video on that later, but, you know, honestly, I wouldn't say that I'm really that great at it, honestly. So, maybe not. But either way, got a little path done. I really like the way this looks like it's carved out of the side of the mountain. Like, you know, like we just kind of carved a path in the side of the mountain. It kind of comes around here, and then we've got a little staircase that goes down, and then I did work on the bridge a bit. It goes over from the storage building to the main house. Obviously, that's not 100% completed yet, but it's a work in progress. So anyway, yeah, so check this out. Finished up the floor in here. I'm not sure if I like this orange terracotta in here yet, but I kind of do. Yeah, so the floor turned out good. I did end up moving it over to make it line up because, you know, I can't have something that's not lined up. So we got that done. All the chests are in place now. Like we said, 60 on this side. We've got our enchantment table over here, little enchantment room. I do still need to do some work in here. And then over here, check this out. I feel like this looks pretty cool. Break that out of the way there. So yeah, so I think, I don't know exactly how I'm going to organize yet. I'll probably end up moving stuff before it's all said and done, but I think this looks good. I like this. You know, these are, you know, kind of the bulk stones that I'm going to use the most, and then some of the other stones that I'm not going to use as much. We've got plain terracotta in here. We can color that whatever color we want. You know, so yeah, I mean, I think it looks cool. And then over here we've got our little blast furnace area, a couple of smokers. Blasting will definitely do in here. The smoking, maybe not, but it will be nice to have either way. And then plenty more storage there. And then up top here, I had this like rando space that I needed to use for something. So this I think will kind of be a work in progress. But eventually what I'd like to do is put glass panes in here and make this like a show cabinet. So like for instance, that's our first armor of the world, what's left of it. We've got our first diamond that we mined, also our first emerald that we mined, and our first wooden pickaxe and first stone sword of the world. So I've also, well, I'm sure I'll have some more firsts or just some items that maybe I'll want to keep, you know, just that I won't use or it means something or whatever. And those can go up there. And then I'm thinking maybe do something with some sea lanterns or something to kind of light that up. I don't know for sure. And then going down here, this is going to be its own video. This is going to be our potion dungeon, right? So what I'll probably do is a little intro to some basics of potion making. Nothing crazy, but what we'll do is we'll double up on that. We'll do the building of this room and also the basics of potion making all in one episode. So yeah, okay. And then the final thing. Over here, I blocked this off, and I still need to put some glass in up top as well. But I'll probably wait on that until I do this back here. So my plan for this back here is going to be pretty cool. I'm thinking an auto smelter along the bottom with 3, if I can fit them, 3 storage silos up top. And then what we'll do, hopefully, if it all works out right, I'm thinking maybe doing I'm going to keep it a secret. So we're going to do something, an auto farm that yeah, that's where we're going to leave it. I'm going to keep it a secret. We're going to do an auto farm in an upcoming video. It's going to be super cool. We may even do like a flying machine with it. I don't know yet. But either way, it's going to be really, really super cool. So don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button. Appreciate you guys watching. And then until next time, guys, yeah, we'll be back for another episode. So goodbye, everyone.